Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Plus 500 podcast. This is Justin. So from now on, we're without Chris. He is bowed out of the podcast, and we're still gonna have Mark, but he's not here today. With me today is Saeed. So Saeed, what's going on? What's been going on in your life since the last time we talked?
What's going on, man? Fantasy drafts. That's what I can say. Fantasy drafts and college football. That's what's been going.
Yeah, I mean it is fantasy draft season. I know tomorrow night is the first NFL game. So if you're cutting it close like me, I got two drafts tonight. So I mean, a couple leagues are cutting it close, but I feel like most people are already done with their drafts. Some
Yeah,
people have picked Travis Kelce first round. Some people have picked Cooper Kupp, Jonathan
yeah,
Taylor.
yeah. I definitely
So
picked two of those players. But hey, it happens. How many leagues are you in this year?
I'm in four, but I'm really only care about three. I'm in like a fun work league. That's my
Oh
fourth
yeah.
one. It's for like little money, and it's just like I don't really like care about it. I have it the draft tonight. I'm just gonna do it on my phone when I have my big money draft tonight. So I have that in person. So I'll
Is
be
that
doing the
a
draft like on my phone while I'm at that draft. So
nice? Is that like a redraft league or keeper or?
the big money's a two keeper. So
Ooh,
we have the
nice,
first pick. So we're gonna probably go B John. So
nice,
me and
nice.
someone else split the team. So
That's who you keeping?
it's we were terrible last year, so we have like Brees Hall and Devonta Smith. I mean, they're not any
That's
good.
not terrible, but
Yeah, it's not like high end keepers. So
yeah,
we're
like Justin
hoping
Jefferson,
Bijan
Chase.
plays out. So we'll
Yeah, I
see.
mean he should. I like him. I like him this year. I'm skeptical about rookie running backs always, unless their name is Saquon Barkley. Like that's different.
Yeah,
But
I mean him and Zeke both were crazy.
yeah,
Their first year. So hopefully Bijan could be the same. I don't think you pick someone eighth overall just to kind of like split a work year with Tyler Algier, but who
yeah,
knows? Crazier
exactly.
things have happened.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest Atlanta fan. I had Kyle Pitts last year, and he burned me in a lot of leagues. I just
I,
blame Arthur Smith and Atlanta for that.
yeah, I mean, dude, Marcus Mariota is a quarterback. Dude can't throw a lick.
Put you out there, you fucking slinging them
Nah, my arm's dead. I could probably throw the ball 20 yards max.
more than Jimmy G, so you're good.
uh, fuck it.
But yeah, man, fantasies. I definitely look forward. I'm a big football guy. I definitely look forward to the football season, the fantasy season. I got
Yeah,
into I
me
got into
too.
fantasy like I want to say like 10 years ago. Since then, I've been like hooked.
Are you in love with any of your teams, or are you kind of like in the middle, like see what happens, or do you hate any of them?
I actually like both of my teams. I feel like the team that we're in a league together in,
Yep.
with Mark and everyone. I like my team a lot in there. I feel like so I did pick Cooper Cup. I picked him he fell to the third round to me, so I felt like that was if he comes back healthy, like I like picking
Yeah.
him there. And I got Jonathan Taylor, I want to say in the ninth round, and like obviously there's a chance he doesn't play at all because Jim Irsay's a dickhead.
Yeah.
But but if he comes back, I like my running back depth. I like my wide receiver depth. Like it should be pretty good. But that's all ifs. Like fantasy football, I say it's all ifs. The draft is a half year league, and then one injury could fuck it all up.
Yeah. I mean, you could have a shit team and just play the waiver wire so well and just fucking, just fucking sneak your way in the playoffs and just roll. Fantasy is
Exactly.
so crazy. If you're paying attention week by week and you play the waiver wire well and stuff like that, you could easily win. People are like, "Oh, I just drafted a shit team. I have no chance." Like, no, if you play the
Yeah.
waiver wire, maybe make like a trade, not like I'm not saying rob someone, but like maybe come out a little ahead on this trade. You never know what could happen.
Exactly. Like, and you just never know how players are going to perform. There's obviously the givens, like the Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. But even with those guys, like one injury and it's tough.
Yeah, exactly.
But
You are looking forward to anyone like any like like breakout players. I'm not saying sleepers in general. I know a lot of people are talking about Garrett Wilson. I mean,
yeah,
he's moved up draft boards. Like some people are picking him
man,
even in
tell
the
me about
first
it.
rounds, dude.
I was trying to pick him at a point, and man, I think Mark took him 12th.
Yeah, he took
Yeah,
him. I think he took him either
I
12th or 13th. He took him like with the
yeah,
back to back.
dude.
It's a 12-person league, so
Yeah, I had third pick in that league. I drafted CMC first. And I was like, all right, there's a chance Garrett comes back to me.
no
Didn't
shot.
think he was gonna get yeah.
I had him 50. If you dropped that low, I was picking him before you. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, see, I knew there was no shot, but
he's
um
he's going super early. He's climbing.
yeah.
He climbed a
Yeah.
lot in drafts.
I mean, I don't know if you've been looking at Hard Knocks either, but they're talking him up a lot in there. Like,
Yeah, I've been
Rodgers
watching
talking
Hard
him up
Knocks.
a
I haven't
lot.
watched the last episode yet, but I have been watching. It's been good.
Yeah, he's talented, man. He's good. He was good in college, so
I mean,
we'll see how he
balled
does.
out last year. He was
He balled out last year, and he had Zach Wilson
with
being
Mike
Ghost
White and
whoever Mike White is.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited about him. I tried to get him in all my drafts this year. It did not happen in one because of what you're saying. He's just going so early. So if you don't have a pick at the turn,
yeah, you gotta either
like you're
reach
not
for him or
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, are you really gonna pick him seventh over like Bijan or someone like that? It's tough.
You're not gonna pick him over the top 3 wide receivers in Tyreek Chase or Jefferson. So you can't do that. I wouldn't even pick him over Devontae. I mean, I know Devontae's getting older, but he's still Devontae Adams.
He's still Devontae Adams. Like, people were like, oh, he's going to do terrible last year with Derek Carr. Well, not terrible, but not as good as he would in Green Bay. And the dude had a great season. I had him on my team. Like, he was just crazy last year for me.
Yeah. So.
Stuff. I think my favorite player to look forward to, and I happen to get him in one of my leagues, is definitely Chris Olave.
Yeah.
I'm a big
like
Chris Olave
lot.
guy. I feel like he's going to just take another step. I feel like Michael Thomas is washed. Personally, like, he just looks
very
washed.
Well could be.
So, I mean, injuries, man, it happens.
Yeah, I like Chris Olave a lot. I know, Derek Carr likes those bigger receivers, deep threats. Devontae Adams, he balled out last year. Chris Olave kind of steps into that role in this offense. So we'll see what happens for him this year. I mean, yeah, I think he's going to be the de facto number one. I know Mike Thompson's still there, and we'll see what kind of fucking player he is. If he's a shell of himself or he's back to old Mike Thomas, who knows?
Yeah.
Or he's somewhere in between. But they ended without Kamara for the first 3 weeks, so
exactly. So I just feel like targets are definitely going to be there for him. If they're not, there's something going on in New Orleans.
Yeah. So you looking at betting any preseason props on any of these guys you like over under receiving yards, over under receiving touchdowns?
I haven't done any props yet. I have been looking. I feel like I'm going to put a couple in tonight before the season starts tomorrow. But I haven't put any props. They have I've been liking the David Montgomery rushing total. I believe he's at
what, the touchdowns or the yards?
Just the yards. I believe it's at 800 now.
That's not bad. He's gonna get a lot of. He's gonna get a lot of touches.
I like that. It was at over under 750. I like the beginning of June. I should have just done it then. I'm like 750. It's him and Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is more of a receiving back. I'm like, they have one of the best offensive lines. I'm like, that's probably a lock. But I'm an idiot, so I didn't do it.
I thought his touchdowns was pretty low too. I don't know.
It's at 6, right?
Yeah, that's pretty low, dude. Jamal Williams scored 17 last year. I'm not saying he's going to score 17, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, 6 seems
that Lions offense is going to be good.
Yeah,
that Lions team is going to be sneaky. I'm kind of nervous about the Chiefs.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah, if Kelsey's down, I mean, it's still Patrick Mahomes, still the Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say in our group chat, I was like, throw the house on the Lions or whatever. Nah, I take it back. Patty Mahomes is gonna fucking
yeah. I still think Patrick Mahomes. I still think Patrick Mahomes wins that game. I mean, I think Tony might score a touchdown.
Yeah,
probably see a Pacheco touchdown.
Yeah, I like MVS scoring a deep one too. Definitely
that wouldn't be a bad
40
bet.
bomb.
Just bet his over yards and bet him to get a touchdown. His over yards is only 37.5. 30... So he get one catch, he can get that easily.
Yeah, because he's a deep threat.
Yeah,
So I mean, there's a chance. But he's got butters for fingers, so who knows?
Fucking MVS. That team, I don't know what to make of the wide receiver group. We're gonna just have to see on tomorrow night. Like
Yeah,
they got
definitely.
like 5 guys where like they're all kind of interchangeable. Like that's how I feel at least. I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch
Yeah,
any of the preseason, but from all the reports I've been seeing through all the fantasy and stuff like that, they could fucking roll 5 guys out in a rotation, just play them fucking equal amount of time.
yeah,
I have no
it's
idea
tough,
how it could
and
go.
they still have Jarek McKinnon over there to catch passes, so it's kind of like.
Yeah, I scooped him up in that fantasy league just in case.
See,
Just in case, the little Jarek McKinnon,
yeah,
catch
I mean
5 balls, that's 10 points, 5 for 50. See you later.
yeah, week one might not be bad. Kelsey's out; he's gonna need places to go. I think Sky Moore has a good
I can't
game,
start
but
him week 1, but I just keep him
I would
around.
go big or go home.
Yeah, who do I start him over? I gotta roll with James Cook. I gotta give him a little love. Gotta see how it goes against the Jets.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick. I like James Cook this year too.
I'm high on James Cook this year. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, running back I'm really high on that I end up getting to in both of my leagues, both my big money leagues, is Rashad White. I like Rashad
Yeah,
White a
I like
lot this
Rashad White.
year.
I got one of him in one of my leagues. A lot
Yeah,
of people are
like
high on him. I mean, there's not really a lot of any competition, so
no
it's like
competition. You're on a bad team. He's a young player. I just feel like he's gonna get work.
he's
It
gonna
just
he
equals work to
catches
me.
passes too. So
And he catches passes exactly. It's not
when
like he's
Baker
like a.
Mayfield played last year, at the end of the year, he was dumping the ball off a ton.
Yeah, I mean Baker was playing with Kareem Hunt too and just dumping the ball.
Yeah.
So I
So
mean, it's possible. I feel like him at like my RB2 spot is not bad at all.
no, not at all. I like that. So so you watch any of the college football the first they had the week 0 with like a couple games and then the week
Yeah, I
1.
didn't watch anything like the week 0, but last week I watched Monday night's game. It was LSU and Florida State, I believe. No, that was the
That was
Clemson and Duke.
Sunday night.
Clemson and Duke was
yeah.
Monday night. Yeah, watched some of the Clemson and Duke. I watched
That
the
game
Florida
was
State and
terrible.
LSU. Yeah, it was. It was just because I picked Clemson by points and they got smashed. Like I should have known.
That's the one game I lost, man. I
It's
was
miserable.
undefeated, and then I picked Clemson. I told myself just bet Duke with the points, and I just didn't.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, the points is fine, but beating them, what was it, like 28-7 or something like that?
Yeah,
Just
smoked
embarrassing.
them.
Smoked them.
I was on a hot streak, dude. I was pretty much undefeated in on straight bets, and like I obviously lost a couple parlays, but in straight bets in college football, I was undefeated to that point. Week
Nice.
0, week 1, and then the Monday night game picked Clemson. Terrible.
Nice. Did you bet Colorado at all?
Oh, I had Colorado.
Oh,
Colorado.
man.
20.5 was crazy. That was
Crazy
insane.
points.
I mean,
I didn't think TCU was that crazy. I know last year they were good, but
they lost
a
their
bunch of
quarterback.
players. Yeah, they lost a bunch of players.
What do you think of that? What's the kid's name? The wide receiver / cornerback on Colorado. Hunter?
Hunter?
Yeah.
He's good, man.
He's nasty.
He's nasty. He's quick. I mean, I'm glad too for like Deion Sanders. Everyone's shitting on him. He just goes and he performs. That's his son playing quarterback, right?
Yeah. He's nasty.
Crazy.
510 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Way better than Mac Jones.
Well, everyone was saying like he was like a Heisman candidate coming into the game.
Coming in,
and
yeah.
then like, how are you gonna bet? How are you gonna give him 20.5 points? It's like if the kid's a Heisman candidate quarterback, how are you gonna give
20
him
and a half
20.5
points?
That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So
That's almost 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
In football, like that's a lot to lose.
You could have
by.
bought it up to 21.5 if you really weren't unsure, but I thought 20.5 was good, and it obviously was. They won outright, so.
Yeah, it was a crazy game. I didn't see any of it, but I definitely was keeping up with it, like on social media and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it was an awesome game. And then I had North Carolina that night. They smashed. That dude, the quarterback played a little shaky, but
is that Drake May?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He played a little shaky, but that's all right. They
First
still
game,
won. Then Florida State trounced over LSU, smoked them.
Crazy. It was I believe it was a tied game at halftime. And
yeah, it was close.
I was gonna
maybe like 21-14 or something.
Yeah, it was close. And I remember saying to myself, like, you know what, like LSU I think was only like minus like 125 or something. I'm like, yo, they're looking like a lock. Like, I'm gonna throw big money on this. Talk myself out of it. I'm so glad I did, dude. I would have
Thank
called out.
God.
Would have called out on Monday.
Called right out. It was Labor Day. Did you work on Monday?
Nope, but I still would have called out.
That's fantastic. Oh man.
Yeah, but it was a good week one. College games. I love college football too. I feel like it's gonna be a good season. So big games coming up this week as well, like you mentioned before we got on air. So
Yeah, I mean there's the one huge matchup, which is Texas Alabama. Nick Saban. What more can you say? Texas. I mean, they're ranked 11th. I mean, they did lose Bijan Robinson, but they're still a top 10 team. So
yeah, it's still Texas. I was just looking at something too. That
in
Duke win over
Alabama,
Clemson put them at 20. They're like 21 ranked now in the country.
Yeah,
It's crazy. They were like unranked before the game.
Duke, but their quarterback's good.
It's pretty good, right?
And they won 9 games last year, so they were probably just outside. Like
Yeah,
Colorado
mediocre.
got in too when they beat TCU. So
Yeah,
yeah. So that's the big game. It's in Alabama, 7:00 night game, 3 versus 11. You got any thoughts on it? You think Alabama rolls them at home? It's a It's a 7-point favorite for Alabama.
I'm a big Roll Tide guy, so I would go with my guy Nick Saban in Alabama. I actually like them to win by more than 7.
Wow, you gonna pick them again? You gonna pick them to smoke them, huh?
Yeah,
I don't hate it. I mean, at home.
I think it's gonna be like a 28-13 game or something like that. Not like crazy high scoring.
Yeah.
But because I like both defenses, but I just feel like they're gonna definitely win by at least 2 touchdowns.
The only other ranked versus ranked game is Ole Miss versus Tulane, and I don't really know either about any of those teams.
Ole Miss and Tulane, yeah, me neither.
Ole Miss is favored by 7.
I'm just putting
Then we got Texas
parlay.
A&M versus Miami. That should be a decent game.
Yeah, I'm putting a parlay game and choosing every ranked team. If they lose, it's rigged.
Yeah, we got USC versus Stanford, but USC's a 29-point favorite. Caleb Williams hype.
Caleb Williams is nuts. 29 is a lot of points, though, man. Like, that's kind of crazy. But
did you see Caleb Williams' father came out and said that if he doesn't like the team that
he's gonna
gets
like play his next year or something,
he's gonna stay in school.
Yeah,
what do you think about
I saw that?
It's kind of a good move in my opinion, but it's kind of risky because if you get hurt,
Yeah, it sucks when you could possibly lose obviously millions of dollars. Like he's going number 1 right now. I think it's him and then Drake May. But he's going number 1. I feel like obviously if anything happens to him, it's gonna hurt his draft stock. So it's tough. Arizona might get the first pick.
I think you just go. Just go to the NFL. I mean,
yeah,
if you
go pro.
just get that money, just go get the money. I mean, anything could happen if you stay, dude. You fucking have a career-ending injury. Exactly. I know they have NIL deals and stuff like that. He's probably making.
He's in like a commercial right now.
I think he's in a Subway commercial or something.
Yeah, something like that.
But you go want to make a guaranteed contract, plus you want to make endorsements. You make all the money you can. You know what I'm saying? So I would just go. Especially when you're projected number 1 pick. I mean, it's Arizona, it's Arizona. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. But Arizona, it is a weird situation with Kyler. It just makes me think they're just gonna get rid of Kyler. Then no way. I feel like they just want to move on from him.
Yeah, and they signed him to that huge deal like 2-3 years ago.
It's just shitty. He just doesn't study the playbook.
I mean, even if he was playing, dude, that roster is fucking terrible. So
it's trash. Yeah, they have James Conner. He's 28 now. He's old. And then Marquise Brown. I think those are the only 2 players I can name on that team.
Yeah, they traded away one of the good linebackers or safeties or whatever that guy was.
Yeah,
I forget his name. But
it probably Baker, will be them.
I mean, I think the Texans will be bad, but I think they'll be competitive. We'll see how CJ Stroud is, and I don't know who else will be bad. Maybe Washington, but I don't know. Their quarterback looks decent. I guess it was only preseason.
They're my first pick. They're my first pick in this pick'em week, so they're not gonna suck. They're gonna win. All right, cut it out.
I think a lot of people are going them in survival pools, which is a little scary.
It's scary, but I mean they're a 7-point favorite. Like I don't know.
Yeah, so looking forward to the Thursday night game. Like, I don't know if the lines changed at all since Kelsey got hurt. Have you seen it move at all?
I looked at it last night and it did not move. It was kind of early in the evening though.
So, yeah, the line is -5.5 for Chiefs, -235 money line, over under 52.5.
Oh, so the money line still did not change at all.
Yeah, I think with him not being ruled out right away.
Oh yeah, true.
Then if he gets ruled out, it might move a little bit, but it might not even move, honestly.
Yeah,
if he gets ruled out an hour and a half before game time, like it's probably not.
If it definitely moves under 200, I think I'm gonna go a solid amount on the Chiefs.
Like they still have him as anytime touchdown scores -125 on it.
For Kelsey?
Yeah. So I don't know.
I mean, if he plays, that's a lock.
If he plays, it's a lock.
That's a lock. Like, come on.
First TD Kelsey, smash it.
Yeah. So that game should be interesting. I'm looking forward to just Sunday in general. You know, Patriots are playing the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean that line. I feel like that line should be a little bit more, dude.
Right?
Pats are only getting 3.5. Like, exactly. What is that?
It's it moved up to 4 now on FanDuel. But even 4, like, I don't know, man.
It's fucking. We're in the Super Bowl last year, one of the best teams. Like,
yeah, throwing the house on the Eagles.
I wouldn't blame you, man. I wouldn't blame you at all. I know
like
we're all
Brady.
Pats
Brady,
fans,
I love you. Like I love you, Brady. It would be good to see you back. But yeah, Eagles to the moon.
Fucking Eagles to the moon, kid. I'm just trying to look at some of the receiving props here. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything that's really sticking out for yards, at least. Let me see receptions. Yeah, nothing really sticking out on there. So I don't know. I don't really know how to bet the props on this game. I haven't really taken a hard look at it. Maybe Pacheco to just score a touchdown. I think that's safe. It's like -105. So
he's healthy now, right? I know at the beginning of training camp he was a little banged
up. Good. I think he's good to go.
Yeah, so that might be a lock. I actually like McKinnon scoring as well.
The McKinnon to score, huh?
Yep, I like McKinnon scoring a lot.
That might be a little juicy.
I don't even think I'm looking at Oh yeah, he's only plus 180 though, so they're thinking what I'm thinking.
They're thinking. Yeah, like all the David Montgomery plus 105, so Valdez Scanning plus 160. Noah Gray's a little sneaky plus 195. Kelsey's out. I could just bet it now and hope he's out.
Very true.
So
it should be an interesting game though.
I think I'm probably just gonna bet the Chiefs, dude. Gotta bet the Chiefs.
I'm just excited in general about football.
I am too, man. I can't wait. I mean, have you been do you do like either DraftKings or FanDuel, like the daily fantasy at all?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do like random stuff, or like sometimes last year, like a couple of my friends would just hit me up like, hey, like join this pool, get 10 people in there.
Yeah.
$5-10, nothing crazy.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's different.
Yeah.
I usually play the first couple of weeks. They have like the $1 million one on DraftKings. I usually play that and never win. But hey.
Yeah, I put in some public ones too. I feel like I have better chances though if we get like 10 people or whatever, 8 people, each throw $10. You know.
Yeah, the only thing I like about week 1 is DraftKings always sets their prices like 3-4 weeks in advance. So they've had their prices set for week 1 for a while now. So like some of these guys might be super undervalued. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I'm trying to see some like prices that might be low. But like I'll throw out a couple lineups on social media because I'm gonna definitely throw in a couple. So
Yep. Follow us on socials.
take a full look. But I'm excited about the season.
Yeah, it should be good, man. Who you playing this week in fantasy?
I don't even know. No, I'm playing Mark, so that'll be
Oh,
heated.
nice,
That'll be a heated
nice,
matchup.
nice.
I think I'm projected to win, but I don't really follow the projections. It's like
Yeah, me neither.
my team's a little sketchy, bro. Not gonna lie. I fucking picked Josh
Really?
Allen in the 3rd round, and I
I
picked
saw that, but
Darren.
I mean, I think QBs were going fast. Mahomes
Yeah,
went in the 2nd round.
yeah,
So did
and that,
what's his name? Jalen Hurts, right?
yeah. I thought Josh Allen in the 3rd round was good value, but some people were shitting on me for it. But I think it's good value, especially in a
Yeah,
it's a 6-point passing touchdown league. So and then it's obviously
exactly.
you get
Quarterbacks a little
6.
more.
Yeah, and you get 6-point rushing touchdowns too, and he's gonna get those too. So like it's one of the best offenses of the league. So can't beat
Yeah,
it.
I definitely don't hate the early quarterback in our league, just because it's extra 2 points again for passing touchdowns.
Yeah, and then I was like a little sketchy about like Mike Evans, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude's
hopefully
but
he could
dude's
still be Mike Evans.
dude's nothing but produced his whole career. So why not? You know?
Yeah, yeah, it's like Baker just throw the ball up to him. He's gonna go
Yeah,
get it.
exactly. I'll
Mike
take
Evans. I like
fucking.
you got Josh Jacobs too, right? Did you get him in
Yeah,
the second round?
I got him in the 2nd round. He slipped. I had him on my other team, so I was like, do I pick him? Since I don't want to double up on him, but I was like, the value's too good. He was like, I was picked like, I don't know, maybe like 19 or something in the draft, 20 and 19, I think, in the draft, and he slipped all the way to 19. And I was like, I gotta pick him.
Yeah, I was looking at him too. I would have picked him if you didn't.
Because at that point, the running back room was thin, dude.
Yeah,
My
that's the thing
RB,
lately, man.
my RB1 was probably gonna be like, I don't know, maybe like Najee Harris or something. I was not
Can't
gonna
trust
have that.
Najee.
I couldn't
I
trust him.
like that. I think you had picked maybe 2 picks after me. I couldn't remember what pick you have,
Yeah, I had
but
5 in the draft.
yeah, I had 3, and honestly, I wasn't even thinking about Austin Eckler. My 2 people that I wanted at 3 was McCaffrey or Tyreek Hill.
Yeah,
So, it was tough. I wanted Tyreek bad. If I was at 4, I would have taken Tyreek over Eckler or McCaffrey at that point. But I feel like at 3, you can't go wrong with CMC, especially with like you're saying the running back depth. My
yeah,
RB1 would have probably been again Ramondre Stevenson, which Ramondre is great,
yeah.
but with Zeke now there, that's tough.
No, totally. I mean, I was almost picked fucking Kelsey over Tyreek, but I was like,
That would have
Tyreek.
hurt.
Yeah. Like, I'm not in love with this team. I think it has potential, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm
I
never in
like
love with
Zay
my tight
Flowers. Zay
ends.
Flowers, I like him a lot. I snagged him up. Might have reached for him a little bit, but I wanted him.
Yeah, I like Zay Flowers a lot. I grabbed Jerry Judy late too. I mean, he slipped all the way down. Hopefully, he only misses like a week or two, and then we'll go from there. I like him this year a lot, though. Him and
I
Marvin.
feel like you just got a bunch of guys that are just hoping to come back.
Yeah, Jerry Judy, Cooper Kupp, Jonathan Taylor. Like, I'm just hoping. Now Christian Watson's questionable. Cut the shit, man. I quit.
Yeah, he missed practice today.
Come on.
Yeah, today because of the hamstring.
Yeah,
Him and
hamstring.
Dobbs both.
My whole team is hammies.
I bet the Bears.
I should name my team name Hammies. Fucking Christian Watson, Cooper Kupp, and Jerry Judy.
Oh man,
hurts.
those receivers, man.
Yeah.
So, who are you playing?
This week I'm playing your dad.
I think my dad's got.
me.
I think my dad's got a decent team. He always just picks like the top of the person that's like on the fucking screen. But
Yeah.
it always kind of works out for him.
It always
I
works
think he was
out.
in first like the whole year, most of
Last
the year
year,
last
right?
year, and then
Yeah.
lost in the after the bye week. I think he came in first. No, I came in first in the regular season because he lost like the last week or something.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then, but he still had a bye, and I think he lost in the 2nd round. But he always has a sneaky weird team, but he doesn't play the waiver wire. I mean, I tell him all the time. It's like I can't run his team for him though. I just can't.
Yeah, it's a lot. So talking about the waiver wire in our league, it's just so I don't know how it is in your other leagues, but I feel like our waiver wire man is brutal. You have people waking up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock to pick people
I know
up.
people are crazy, bro.
I'm sick of it. I wake up,
Those people
like,
are crazy, bro.
it's crazy. Trey's picking up people at like 5 a.m. I'm like, dude, I'm sleeping. There's no way this is fair.
Yeah, so like I like the waiver wire where like you get a budget and you like bid on it's called Fab.
Yeah, I like that too.
I have that in one of my leagues. I love it. I try to get Chad to do it, but he won't do it. So
yeah,
I don't know. I like that portion. So
yeah, maybe in the future, like I definitely like that better too.
So we'll see how this league plays out. Obviously, we'll keep you guys updated. I mean, you obviously know Chad, Mark, so there's a couple of familiar faces in the league, and me and Saeed, when we have our matchup, I'm sure we'll be talking about that.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be a couple beers on the line.
Few beers. So, what are your outlooks on the Patriots season this year?
I don't have them making playoffs. I went back and forth with this one to put a bet in for them to make the playoffs. It was pretty good odds. I looked in like June, I believe it was. Didn't do it. So
the over under is 6.5. So
yeah,
that's
and
pretty
that's
low.
What was killing me too. It's pretty low, but like the division is so tough, man. Especially if Aaron Rodgers pans out.
It's a tough schedule, man. It really is.
It's tough schedule, a tough division. And it's kind of like, do I really trust them to make the playoffs? And it was like, nah. I see them going, honestly, 5-12. I think I have them.
Oof.
5-12, but I did say Mac is going to improve.
I think they're going to be 8-9.
Ooh.
But obviously, they're not going to make the playoffs at 8-9 in the AFC.
No.
But I think they could be 8-9. So I think they could hit the over.
Mm.
I think they're going to be a competitive team, which all I can really ask for. I mean, they have no fucking receiving at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I could see us being competitive.
Kendrick Bourne's probably going to be our number one. Like,
yeah, defense keeping us in the games, but I just don't see us putting up points against these teams that got way better offenses. You know, like we're not scoring against Miami.
No, we can't keep up with those teams.
We can't keep up. Our defense is going to be really good. I'm very excited for our defense.
If they can keep us in games, then yeah, we can win. But like you said, if the teams are just dropping 30 pieces on us, we ain't scoring 30s.
Like, Matt Judon could only do so much. Like, you know.
Yeah, our cornerback depth has gone down a little bit, man.
Yeah, we'll see how
it's pretty young.
Yeah, we'll see how Christian Gonzalez does, though.
Yeah, I'm excited to see him. And we got just a bunch of old guys at safety besides what's the dude's name? Kyle Duggar?
Duggar. I think we Jack Jones just had the charges dropped against him, so hopefully he sticks with us. You know,
we like to hopefully he's good.
We like to play criminals in our team. I'll take it though.
Hey, the charges are dropped. He's not a criminal, all right?
I'll take it.
But I'm thinking about betting the over. Honestly, like 6.5. I might even juice it. I might even juice it up to 7.5. Maybe get some plus money. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
just throw a little bit on it. Small unit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the bet. I just feel like it's my own hate for their lack of star players on the team since Brady left. I feel like we don't want to pay anyone. We drafted Cole Strange over a bunch of people that I liked, and he hasn't turned out to be anything, which we all knew. But
the offensive line's a mess. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's just terrible. You have what's his name that plays left tackle for us?
Trent Brown.
Trent Brown is blind. He can't stop a parked car. Like
it's better than Isaiah Wynn. Isaiah Wynn was awful.
Isaiah Wynn was terrible too. Yeah. It hurts, man. You know, it hurts being Patriots fans. I'm hoping
the inside of the line will be a little bit better with. I think Owenu's good, and I think
Andrews I mean we traded for him, right?
No, we've had Owenu for a little bit.
Who'd we just traded for someone not too long ago.
Some tackle guy. I don't even know his name.
He's probably there just for depth, though.
Yeah, and I don't know the right tackle's name. He's new. And then obviously Strange. Hopefully he takes a step, but who knows? And then Brown. Hopefully he can fucking stand in front of someone at least.
Oh, man, he's big for nothing, man. So annoying. But
Hopefully he's
we'll
not a
see.
human turnstile on that left side. Mac just gets decapitated for his game.
Jesus. I'm rooting for Mac though. I liked Mac a lot in college, so I was rooting for him last year. I don't blame him for our struggles last year, to be honest. No line to protect him. Terrible play calling. It was probably the worst play calling I've seen. I've been on Josh McDaniels' ass about play calling too, even when we had Brady. But last year just took the cake, man. That was terrible.
Matt Patricia, that was
terrible.
Oh my!
Man.
I can't even have words to say about it. It was just.
And I was a Matt Patricia guy when he was our defensive coach, and he sucked. I just liked him because he was a coach for us. And then
he just always has a pencil in his ear. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it, dude. Write something down.
Billy O'Brien back.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. In the preseason, it looked promising. There was a couple things I liked. Getting Kendrick Bourne more touches.
Yeah,
stuff like that because he's explosive. But
you think any of these rookie wide receivers they kept around, like Douglas and Booty, will get any burn or no?
On social media, I've seen a lot of reports during camp like Demario Douglas is really good.
Yeah, I saw that
running
too.
And stuff. So I mean, hopefully he could be someone in our slot that we just throw in there and could get us the first down. Booty was good in LSU, but then he had some like off-field issues, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I mean,
he made the team, but
yeah, he made the team, so we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I could just hope. We need some
I
receivers.
think Douglas is probably like the most to get like some burn, but it's tough when Parker is getting paid, Juju's getting paid, and then you got Bourne, who's actually like talented. So
yeah, and talking about Juju, they're just saying like something about his knee. It's not right.
His knee could explode at any moment.
Bro, like, come on, man! Stop dancing on the TikTok and get on the field.
That's not good to hear. His knee could explode at any moment.
Yeah,
like, what?
And he's like saying like, "Oh, he had the surgery. Like he's fine. He's just working back up." Like, dude, like. Juju's gonna last 3 games. Devontae Parker is gonna last half a game.
He's already on the injury report with a knee.
Yeah,
dude.
Man, it's frustrating.
Trent Brown's on the injury report. Devontae Parker. I do
like Hunter Henry a lot, so I mean, at least he's a security blanket. But
yeah, I think him and Gesicki might be causing problems for defenses. I like Gesicki too.
I like Gesicki in the red zone a lot. I could see Gesicki scoring like 8 touchdowns this year.
You bring those double tight ends in the red zone, man. It could cause some problems. Big guys.
It's tough.
I'm not gonna say it's being Aaron Hernandez and fucking Gronk, but could be something.
The good old days. I feel like being Patriots fans, man, through our like lifetime, we're just so spoiled for the past 20 years, and it's just so frustrating seeing the team struggle.
I mean, you had to know it was coming, dude.
I knew it. I still had hope.
We're just kind of lucky though. Hopefully, the Celtics end up getting over the hump. Like the Celtics are like the team now in the Boston. You know, they're the team that has like the title contenders like every year now that they got the 2 stars. So
yeah,
we're gonna rely on the Celtics for a little bit and hope the other teams come up. You know, Red Sox down here, Bruins fucking didn't sign. They lost their franchise player. They fucking signed a bunch of old guys to minimum contracts. So.
Yeah, not looking too good out there. I mean, thinking about it, basketball starts in like a month, a little over a month.
Yeah,
crazy.
Are you excited about this new in-season tournament thing?
Yeah, I think it's different. You know, I like it from a fan perspective. I don't know how the players would honestly like it, but I feel like from a fan perspective, I like it.
They just put it like into their schedule, like.
Yeah, they're just gonna play. It's like a weekend or like a week or something.
So like they have like 3 games that they set aside, which is group play that they put into the schedule, and then they play like whoever comes out of that group. They play like after that, like
it's kind of like how
they have like the games set into the schedule, like the times and shit or the dates. But I think they just if you make it out of your group, then you play this, and then obviously if you don't make it out of the group, then schedule
it's kind of like
that didn't make it or whatever.
It's kind of like what soccer does with their in-season tournaments.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I like it. It's something different. I mean,
it's definitely something different. They get
give you a little competitive edge in December or whatever it is.
What's the incentive? Are they getting like money, or is it money, or is it like
money? I think they get some money if they win.
Nice.
Obviously, the team will probably get a trophy or something. I don't know. But I think I think the players get a little money if they win or something. I'm not
something
totally
different.
Sure.
They definitely know the NBA definitely know how to brand their product.
Oh, dude,
they're always adapting. I feel like a lot of the other sports leagues are just lacking in that.
Yeah,
But
I mean, people hate on Adam Silver. I think he's great. So
yeah, he is. He looks like Caillou, but he's great.
oh man. So what you been up to since the last time we recorded, probably like 3 weeks ago?
Definitely not betting because I suck. But like I said, just a lot of like fantasy football stuff, podcasts. Doing a lot of mock drafts. I feel like mock drafts though is such a waste of time for me personally, but
Yeah.
they're fun. They're definitely fun for me.
That's good, man.
But yeah, my wife's having a baby soon, so just getting a lot of baby shit ready, man. I don't know if you could see behind me. Obviously, the viewers and the listeners can't see it behind me, but there's like a little play yard thing over there.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, terrible. All my space is gone.
The countdown has begun.
The countdown, man. Yeah, that's honestly what I've been looking forward to, and looking forward to like my leave from work because I hate work.
How much you getting? You getting the full 3 months, or?
No, I'm getting 2 months. I mean, technically, I get up to 2 years, but only 2 months is paid for me.
Yeah, fuck it. It's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. That's what I say.
Be to be with your baby for 2 months. No
Yeah,
work.
be out of work, be with my baby through the holidays. Like that sounds great.
Yeah, exactly.
So, what you been up to?
Just fucking working, golfing, doing fantasy drafts, man. Golf season's winding down. I'm upset. Still get the Ryder Cup at the end of the month. We'll probably talk about that when it comes around. But
yep, I've been looking forward to that. So, a little bet.
Yeah. So just and then college. I've actually been, now that betting's legal, I've been watching more college football. It's kind of before this, I was not a college football fan at all. Like I would watch like maybe like the Final Four and like the national championship. If there was like a big regular season game like Georgia Alabama or something, I'd watch that. But like I could care less about college football before. Now that betting's evolved and I fucking
makes everything interesting.
I watch it all the time now. It just makes it so much better. So I mean, I don't even put that much on it. Like, it just makes it so much more enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, exactly. I don't go crazy on it either. But it's definitely more enjoyable to watch. I've always followed it. I've watched like the big games and stuff. I wouldn't sit here and say I watch every ranked game, but like I do watch the big games, especially usually like if it's top 10. And good storylines. But like this year, I've definitely been watching more as well. And throwing little small money bets on there, winning a couple here, a couple there. It's fun.
Yeah.
Especially, I like the lines a lot. The lines are just, some of them are bizarre.
Yeah.
Like you have a ranked team that's playing like a shitty team like San Jose, and the line's only like -12. I'm like, all right, 2 touchdowns. Like this should be easy.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that with Clemson too, and I got fucked. So that's how it goes, I guess.
Yes, it does. I'm just kind of nervous a little bit for week 1. I might have a lot of units on the line throughout daily fantasy and betting alone, so I might have a lot of units on the line, and I'm a little nervous about it.
Yeah, definitely week 1 of NFL. It's definitely going to be me as well. I'll probably have a bunch of DraftKings.
I might have a good amount of money on the line during week 1, so I might be a little stressed out.
I'm in a pool with you. I'm in a pool with my other co-worker.
Yeah, we
$50 for that one. So it's like stressful.
Yeah, it's my first year running Survivor Pool, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully get a decent amount of people in it, get some good money in there. So
how many people do you have in it right now?
I'm trying to get up to like 30, dude. I got like, I think there's like 15 in there right now. So
okay, and picks are just due on so I was gonna ask
Sunday. I mean, you could pick tomorrow
Sunday.
night's game, but if you wanted to. But
okay, got you.
You could pick Thursday night's game if you wanted to.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna touch it for week 1.
Nah, I mean, I'd be surprised, to be honest.
All right,
but
yeah, so I guess we'll wrap up here. I mean, do you got a pick to throw for the game at all, or even
for
like
tomorrow night or the Sunday night games?
No, we could. Me and Saeed and maybe we've talked about recording maybe a Friday night podcast, releasing it Saturday morning for the Sunday night games. So maybe just for tomorrow night, Friday night. I know college football and obviously the NFL game tomorrow night. If you got a pick
Yeah.
to throw out there,
Yeah, I feel like my pick for tomorrow that's a lock is Kansas City -5.5.
I love it.
A lock
I love
throwing
it.
big money on that. That's a touchdown, man. It's Pat Mahomes. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't I just even if he's missing Kelsey, man, I don't know. I don't trust against him. Every time I bet against that guy, he just bites me in the ass. So
Wow. All right. And then my pick, gonna go to Friday night college football. I'm gonna take Illinois plus 130.
ooh, who's
Illinois
Illinois
plus
playing?
130. Kansas.
Ooh,
So
that's looking good.
so they're a small underdog there, getting 3, but I'm gonna take them to win outright plus 130. So,
Yeah.
so that's me and Saeed's picks for the next couple of days. Like I said, we're gonna look forward to we're gonna definitely try to record something on Friday, hopefully Friday night. And then if not, maybe Saturday at some point to get something up for Sunday.
Yeah,
Do some more research, give some more picks and stuff like that, and talk about the games, the big games. So
yeah, 100%. I would like to do another pod with the guys before Sunday.
so yeah, we'll talk about that. But now we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. This has been the Plus 500 podcast. See ya.
Peace.